guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a rush and we're going to do a super basic how to look better in 5 minutes. So I understand that quite a lot of my videos are really kind of intricate looks, they take a little bit of time, they are maybe a little bit too dramatic for like day to day, things like that. So this is the look that I do when I'm in a rush or when I'm just not wearing makeup that day, but it's literally just tiny little steps that just make me feel better and make me look a wee bit more alive. I'm just going to get started. First thing that I like to do, this is a wee bit extra, but if you have any kind of gel under eye patches, these are amazing. These are the Tarte ones, these are the pack your bags from Tarte. They come in a box of 4 or 5, no 4. They come in a box of 4 or 5. Bit early. They're fab. You just basically put them on underneath your eyes. They're really cooling, they stop any puffiness, they help with dark circles, and they do just make you feel a wee bit better, a wee bit more alive. So I really do love doing these. You could stick these on kind of as soon as you wake up when you're kind of getting your morning coffee or anything. You can stick these on. Obviously these technically don't take 5 minutes. You put these on and it's great if you can leave them for up to 15 minutes. But if you were to put these on as soon as you woke up, by the time that you're kind of sorting out your face, they might have kind of like done their job. Obviously already I have washed my face, just a face cloth in nice warm water, just to kind of get rid of any kind of dead skin, any kind of products from last night and things like that. And it also just kind of opens your pores up a little bit and gets your skin ready for skincare. The next step is I'm going to take my Kiehls Daily Reviving Concentrate. I take about 5 of these drops. I saw one of you guys had commented saying that I apply my oils wrong. You're not meant to rub these into your skin, and I actually was breaking out a little bit. She just said to pat it into my skin, and then my friend Jade, who is actually she's really good at skincare, she's a kind of beautician before she was a makeup artist, she said that you should always pat your products into your skin. And since I've been doing that, I've been doing it for about a week now, my skin is totally clearing up. The products seem to be working a lot better. It's my new thing. So I just pat that into my skin all over, and that immediately makes you look so much healthier and kind of dewy, all those good things. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Kiehls Creamy Under Eye Treatment. This is one of my favourite eye creams ever. It's not too heavy for underneath the eyes, but it's super nourishing, and I wear it underneath makeup and it doesn't crease my makeup at all. What I'm going to do now is I've got a little greener rice sized amount on my nail because I got them done. Yes. Put it on my ring finger, and then again one of you guys commented and said you're meant to warm this up before you put it on, so it kind of turns into an oil almost. So I kind of give it a little rub and then pat that underneath my eye and then over my brow. That makes a big difference as well. I think it just helps the product work properly. It helps it kind of move into the skin better. It's not like you're rubbing your skin trying to warm up the product that's already nice and warmed up from your fingers. And you never put your eye cream over your eyelid because the heat of the eye draws the product in. So you just don't need to go there. Just don't go there. The next product I'm going to use is my SKYN Iceland Pure Cloud Cream. I use this during the day, every day. I really love it. I'm really run out. Shit, I don't even know if I've got enough for today. I'm literally scraping the barrel. I think I've got enough for today and then I'll have to get more. So you don't need too much of it, which is good. And then again, I'm just going to put that in my hands, warm it up, and push it into the skin. Push it in. If you've got big hands like me, it takes like 2 seconds. So we're looking nice and healthy. Healthy. Now, that's me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Tarte Brighter Days Highlighting Moisturiser. This is quite new, it just came out recently. It's for their kind of athleisure collection, so it's really good if you're going to the gym. It just gives you that nice glow. Actually, that's a really good point. This makeup is gym suitable, so if you feel that you can't go to the gym with no makeup on, which is totally fine, don't feel bad about that at all. Something like this will just make you feel a wee bit better. So I'm going to use this first. It's basically just a highlighting moisturiser. You do not need much of it at all. A little dot. Warm it up on my fingers again. And to be honest, I've never patted this in. Usually I just whack this on. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it just gives you a really beautiful glow to the skin. So makes you look nice and healthy, nice and radiant, which is exactly what we want. Beautiful. really nice and dewy. Another product that I like to use for this step is the Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. I've been really liking this. Honestly, these are both like semi-similar, to be honest. This one's maybe not as hydrating because this is actually a moisturiser. This is more of a kind of primer, but it's beautiful, really, really nice. So if you've got this at home already, you can use this, or if you feel like you want to try a Charlotte Tilbury product, really love it. Now we're going to slightly spot conceal. So obviously my skin, I said it's getting a lot better, which is great, but I do have a little bit of scarring from blemishes, because that's life, because that's what happens. And here I've got my Maybelline Eraser Eye. I've been using this for ages, I really like it. I usually use it underneath my eyes for quite heavy makeup application when I want, you know, that highlight. So I'm going to give it a wee twist. But the good thing about this is usually the product just kind of sits on the end, and I don't know, I really like the little sponge and I use the little sponge, but I do see a lot of people take that off and just apply it with a brush. But see, for the kind of get up and go makeup we're doing today, not necessary. So I'm just going to pop, ooh, so you can see a little bit better. Literally over any kind of red spots. So like any makeup, this will move if you touch your face, but because it's such a light layer as well, it probably will kind of move around a little bit during the day, but it's great just for a little bit extra confident. And I'm just using my fingers to pat that product into the skin. Again, this is a get up and go makeup, we don't have no time to be wet in beauty blenders and stuff. But if you do have a beauty blender handy and it is wet, then you can use that. And I like to just use a little bit at the sides of my nose, because that is where I get most of my redness. So you've just kind of slightly perfected your skin tone. I'm going to do a little bit down my nose as well, actually. Nice, so your skin tone's looking a wee bit more kind of evened out, a little bit smoothed out, and nice and glowy. All good things. Now I'm going to move on to my little brows. I spoke about this on Snapchat and Instagram stories yesterday, but something that I've been really liking is the Browvo Conditioning Primer from Benefit. I saw this on Nicole Concilio's Snapchat. I actually had it already, but I've never reached for it. And she said that using this every day had made her brows look a lot thicker. They'd kind of grown in a lot nicer as well. So I was intrigued, and I've been using it consistently every day for the last few weeks. And honestly, my brows, they're pretty great just now. They're really growing in. So I'm just going to put a little touch of that through. Not too much, because obviously it's just during the day and I'm actually going to put a little bit of brow product through them. My brows have got so much better. So if you didn't feel like using brow product, that itself just makes your brows look nice and full and thick. So that's fine, but I am actually going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift. It's one of those pencils that's got an angle to it. So it's kind of like a little triangle, but I've been really liking it. It's been great. So what I do is I just kind of place it at the front and just thicken up the underneath of my brow. And because we're just using skincare products, you can use your finger to blend away any extra. And then I just like to thicken up my arch. It's like 2 seconds, but it just makes me like my brows a little bit better. And then over my arch. So just a little touch underneath here to make them look a bit thicker. And then what I like to do is the spoolie on the other end of this pencil is really nice and soft, and I'll just go ahead and spoolie that product through just to make sure it's nice and faded. I don't want anything too crazy. It's honestly just like really natural brows, but it looks like your brows but better basically. There we go. If you're happy with your brows at this step, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is like concrete, it's amazing. So I'm just going to start at the end of my brow, and then I like a big bushy brow at the moment, so I get my hairs and just kind of make them look a little bit more kind of furry. So I don't follow the brow shape, I kind of brush them up the way, and because this gel is so strong, it just cements everything in place. Next step is a touch of mascara. Obviously eyes look pretty small without mascara, so I'm going to use the Big Look mascara from Pure. I've been using this on my bottom lashes for ages now. It just doesn't move, it's like a super tacky mascara, so it gives you crazy length and volume, which is great. So I'm just going to apply a nice coat of this to my top and bottom lashes. So that just kind of frames your eyes, it makes your eyes look a bit bigger as well, and it does just kind of make you look a little bit more finished. Now again, you guys don't need to do this. Obviously I've got a nice glow to my skin already, but not enough for me. So I'm going to take my Iconic London Illuminator drops. Everyone knows that I love these. but I just take the tiniest amount. So I'm just going to go in with 2 drops. I'm going to use my fingers again, and we're just going to pat that into the skin and up the temple. Honestly, 2 drops is actually maybe too much. I like to use a tiny little bit just down the bridge of my nose, not the end of my nose. And then a little bit of my cupid's bow as well. Like, look how much I've got left over. Far too much. So you only need 1 drop of those drops. And then the only thing that is missing is a little lip balm. So, I wish I could find my favourite one. Where on earth? Found it. My favourite at the moment is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. It's super nourishing. I got it when I was in New York and I use it all the time, and I've literally still got, it looks like I've still got a full tube. So I'm going to give it a little squeeze. It's really thick, but it melts down on your lips. And that, you guys, is the finished look. It's just really kind of sheeny skin and just a little bit more kind of even skin tone down the centre of the face, but it takes literally 5 minutes, and it means that you're getting all your skincare in the morning, which is so important. Since I've been kind of taking a little bit more care of it, it is a lot better. We're going through transitions, me and my skin. I feel like all the kind of crap is coming out, and then underneath is just super healthy and nourished and just taken care of, you know? Why is that so noisy? I hope you guys like this look. Obviously it's a little bit different on this channel. If you guys would like to see more kind of tutorials like this, more on the kind of natural side, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!